Just like you, and probably most of our colleagues here, I hold coffee hours every month in my district. I hold them at the Southfield Public Library, a chance for my constituents to catch up with me on the items that we pass here in Lansing and how it impacts them back home. So my next coffee hour, this is essentially what this body is asking me to do, to share with my district that we passed a law here that would include more schools in enhancement millages that voters pass throughout the state. But with House Bill 5626, we're going to allow tax units to not list those additional schools for voters to vet and see exactly where their tax dollars go. I am stunned that we are actually taking up this piece of legislation. And I know that the residents that I represent at those coffee hours will be stunned as well. When I read that this was coming on the agenda, I honestly felt like I was living in bizarro world where up is down and left is right, because I did not expect your party to put forward this legislation. We collectively have worked hard to give more access to the Michigan taxpayer on information on how their government runs and where their money is spent. Because of us, Michigan residents can view the organizational chart of every state department. That's only fair to the taxpayer. Because of us, Michigan residents can have access to their legislative records. That's only fair to the taxpayer. But we're going to shun voters from seeing which schools their tax dollars go to? That's ludicrous. And why? Because the ballot will be too long? That is on par with the terrible reasons for denying a FOIA request that I've heard throughout the state. I don't have a long speech plan. I'm not using this for political bluster. I'm not trying to score points here. I just genuinely believe that this bill goes against everything that I was sent here to work on. And I'm genuinely reaching out to my fellow colleagues on the Republican side of the aisle to agree with me on this. This bill at its core is totally anti-taxpayer. How do you justify a yes vote on this? I'm aggravated, Mr. Speaker. I'm disappointed, Mr. Speaker, because this chamber, we're supposed to be partners in transparency, and a yes vote on this erodes transparency for the taxpayer in Michigan. I'm voting no.